This footage was allegedly recorded by a visitor who took a taxi across a bridge rumored to be haunted. Local legends claim that spirits can occasionally be seen roaming these ancient crossings. As luck would have it, the passenger captured something rather unusual. Try to catch it if you can. At the time, no one spotted anything strange, but upon review, the traveler apparently documented a spectral hand clutching the driver's shoulder before vanishing seconds later. A truly chilling encounter. No one could provide a logical explanation for what happened. What do you think might account for this mysterious occurrence? Moving on to another puzzling piece of footage, a couple's dashboard camera recorded a truly mysterious event, to put it mildly. According to their account, the young man had misplaced his phone earlier that day while venturing into one of the cornfields alongside the road. After briefly searching, they headed back to their vehicle, completely oblivious that their dashcam had recorded something really eerie. It bears a striking resemblance to a woman hunched over, and what makes it even more bizarre is that she seemed to materialize from nowhere. Neither of them had any knowledge this incident had taken place. They discovered the recording purely by chance while reviewing the footage for something completely unrelated. Or was something more supernatural at work here? The next video was captured by the team of PT Paranormal and shared on their Facebook page. They were on a paranormal investigation in an old prison, and the following unfolded in a religious room which was situated within the facilities. They state that they have captured an entity which appears out of nowhere, next to a terrifying screeching sound. On the video recording, the team forms a circle with other participants, and right after this incident takes place, one of the gentlemen actually collapses. Is it related? Really unusual for sure. Now let's take a look at that. Have you noticed it? Take a look at the lower frame. Something is definitely manifesting out of nowhere and walks through the room to the right. What is it though? And now let's check out that screeching noise that the team is describing. It's right before a lady starts laughing. The noise is pretty hard to pinpoint, since there are so many other noises taking place. But the apparition certainly is something magnificent, I find. What do you think? Visit PT Paranormal for more amazing captures. This next clip was uploaded by user Sasha Essa. The clip was filmed during a late-night investigation in the Netherlands. The investigators stated that they believed that they were alone in the graveyard. However, as you can see in the next clip, they spot something or someone in the distance. figure seems to be of a man, however, he appears and disappears seemingly out of nowhere. The thing appears to be very tall and pale, definitely very strange. Why would a person be wandering around at night without a flashlight or any type of light source? There seems to be more questions than answers here. What do you think? Ghostly figure or just a tall man taking a walk alone in the dark cemetery? Now we are looking at a decaying hospital structure which has been left deserted for numerous decades. Local lore insists that the premises are haunted by the lingering spirits of those who met their demise within its walls. And people state that they can hear peculiar sounds and see spectral forms haunting these abandoned halls. The video was shared by an urban explorer named Pradeep, and this late afternoon we see him navigating through its eerie corridors. At some point we are getting confronted with a spine-chilling sight as the camera captures an unsettling image down the hallway. Upon closer inspection, it appears to be a lifeless figure on a gurney. Yet, within moments, when the camera pans back, the figure mysteriously vanished. Opinions on the authenticity of the footage diverge. It's hard to say what exactly had unfolded here that day, but it certainly makes you wonder if we became witness to an actual paranormal event here. The following is an older but still gold recording that was captured by a hospital worker one late night. He was the only person left on the wing at the time, since this part had been abandoned for a few months already, and he was just cleaning up a few things, when all of a sudden a creepy noise could be heard, and then they started recording the following. A strange, inhumane figure is leaning into the frame from the right, and it seems slightly tinted in a brown color, almost see-through. Safe to say that this was no ordinary human, which gives the reason to assume that this perhaps was one of the lingering spirits that still roam this old part of the hospital. Creepy. The following video was recorded by Brian Barranco, who states that in this video we see him and a couple of team members making it into a supposedly haunted hospital. A lot of strange things have been seen in there in the past, even after the hospital had shut down recently, and the group made one big mistake, performing a ritual to contact the spirit world.
Uy, me movieron esa silla. Sí. Entonces, ¿quieres que yo me vaya? Voy a firmar la silla porque van a decir que es hilos, ¿no? Gonorrea. Se me puso la piel de gallina parica. Escucho sillas de ruedas. ¿Eres un hombre? Marica, la luz. ¡Ay! ¡Mire la luz allá, huevón! Momentico. Apagaron la luz. Voy para allá. Uy, mi madre. Ay, jue puta. ¿Y eso dónde sale?
Todo está bien, están escuchando ruidos también acá abajo.
And this is already pretty scary, experiencing paranormal activity when you're all alone. The other members were on lower floors at the time, but after Brian had put his equipment out for another minute, he caught something even more creepy.
Está completamente abandonado, como le digo, allá en esa bala no hay luz, no hay luz.
Acaban de cerrar una puerta. Voy a entrar a la puerta que me cerraron. No me... Uy. ¡Jueputa! 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 Oscar.
¿Qué pasó?
Marica, había un niño, huevón.
¡Jueputa!
Now, did they capture the spirit of a child? The following is a CCTV recording, which was supposedly also captured in this hospital. This was a few weeks before the place shut down, and security was still patrolling regularly. So, do we have to assume that the CCTV camera had also captured some ghostly activity? What exactly are we seeing here? Mysterious. Hello guys, tonight it is time to watch some very scary videos that you should never watch alone. Now we're taking a look at another new update from user Dustin Lee Fraser, who is working the night shift in a very haunted diner. Malevolent energy that followed him back to the place he works at is unfolding there on the regular as of now, and it happens mostly when he is all alone and prepping for the evening shift. On this late evening, Dustin was recording another vlog after the last customers had left, when once again there were some pretty unsettling things going on.
Actually, since they left, let me go and just like check my doors and stuff just to make sure I'm good. But y'all, okay, I'm not on my phone a whole lot, but then turn around and like the green dot does not lie. Like, I know whenever you're on the Facebook, you know what I mean? Let's see. I saw somebody pull in right there, so I had to like, you know, go and check them in. But I also went and grabbed my drink because there's no ice. So let me set this down over here. I'm gonna go back there and grab some packs of coffee, and I think there was filters already, I think. Yeah, I think there was filters. It's not gonna focus. What the fuck?
Many can see a scary apparition of a woman staring at Dustin and his phone when he passes by. Apparently, he didn't notice her with his own eyes, however, could tell that something was wrong. Props to Dustin for still working at this diner by himself in the evening, as captures like these would 100% freak most people out, wouldn't you say? Now a video that was recorded in a forest in Illinois by Father John, aka Red Wolf Rafe. John and his son were hiking through their local forest today, and it seemed to be a pretty uneventful day, until from one moment to the next they found themselves in a spooky situation.
Here, nice don't break. Oh. Look at this.
Yeah, look at the view. Wait, Rafe, shh. What is that? Shh. What is it? Hey, get over here. Get over here, Rafe. What is that? What is that? Stay behind me. What is it? Are you kidding me? All right, let's go. Go, Rafe, go. Hold on, sorry, slow down. Hold on, listen. What is it? What is it? Is it following us? Stay right there. Go.
People commented that they think that this could have been a skinwalker, also known as a Wendigo or the Rake, and that he should not take his son to this area anymore. Do you agree? Of course, it could have been an animal, but some are certain that this looks pretty humanoid. Well, who can say for sure?
Go.
The following case was shared by a young woman from Australia who was working as a night guard at a shopping center. It was 2:40 in the morning and the shopping complex was obviously closed. The second floor of the mall was not accessible due to renovations. The woman states that the following events were so chilling that she started documenting shortly after hearing weird noises.
don't know where the sound is coming from, but it sounds like haunting. I can't figure out the direction it's coming from. I think it's up there, but I don't know. It's like all closed off up there. Bro, what? Like, literally, like, I'm in the arcade. It's literally shut off, you can't even get up there. What? Feels like I'm being haunted. What are all these sounds?
How eerie. While walking through the mall, you can clearly hear disturbing sounds, almost as if children were screaming, and this freaked our young guard out, of course. But this was not the most disturbing thing about this video. Some people in the comments alerted her that they noticed something on the second floor. Is this a shadowy entity? It is said that evil spirits can try to deceive people in order to gain their trust, which could mean that something evil could have been trying to lure the young woman. If that's not the case, perhaps somebody else was playing a prank on her. Who knows? A man had gotten a notification on his Ring doorbell app. He didn't see anything on the camera, however, so he stepped outside and saw something creepy on the neighboring roof. He doesn't think that this thing was human. And believes that maybe something paranormal unfolded here. The following is a pretty interesting recording. It is said that the previous owner of this house had eerie events unfold in the midst of night. The doorbell was rang several times and they never could see anybody, but swore that once in a while they saw shadows in the corridors of their home. In this recording, they were conducting a walkthrough in order to sell the place and might have captured something eerie. Was this a ghost that was captured entering the room? The house was empty at the time, so this could have not been a regular person. Pretty scary. A couple had moved into a new home and was initially alerted by strange ring notifications saying that movement had been detected in their living room. They then installed several cameras inside their home and captured this.
What the fuck, baby? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come just open the door.
Aren't you waking up? Baby, wake up! Wake up! Baby. Wake up! Wake up! What the?
Besides the couple, nobody else was home at the time. But what could have opened the door then? And where does this mysterious shadow come from? To this day, they have no idea what had happened that night.
Wake up! Wake up! What the?
The following video was shared by user Acrobatic Bent, and in his opinion, there's something really wrong with his apartment. He saw strange events occur ever so often, and therefore has installed some security cameras to document these events. Up until the following day, he couldn't capture anything significant, besides orbs and doors being moved by themselves. But what he captured the next night left him quite a bit speechless. He believes this to be a spirit that was manifesting in the bedroom, and which was captured by accident. Could this be? People say that it's very unlikely that it was a bug or another artifact. If that's true, what else could this be? Very curious. The following video was shared by Reddit user CalmCap, and the incident has unfolded in his own home one night. When enjoying the last half an hour before falling asleep in his bed, the user states that he had been dealing with strange shadow sightings ever since moving into his new home. And apparently it has gotten worse after he started watching paranormal TV shows before bed. He has a security camera in his bedroom which is filming non-stop in case of emergency. Cam almost suspects that these shadow sightings were only playing out in his head until this night. Concerning the lights in the other room, he states, "I used my laser light projector. I bought it to project stars on the ceiling. I just set it on its side so I'd be able to see if the means would be broken by what I've been seeing." Well, let's watch. A strange shadow can be seen, blocking the light from the other room. But how is that possible? Nobody else was up at the time. Many other commenters are sure that Cam has captured something inexplicable that night, which makes this capture so much more creepy. How would you explain this? Do you think it's a paranormal encounter? Or something different? The following was captured in an over 100 years old plaza resort in which a lot of spooky things have been captured over the past decades. This particular night, security staff was alerted by something unusual that was captured by the security camera of their downstairs bar, which was closed and empty at the time. They noticed a strange looking shape which seems to be switching sizes and was morphing. As one of their officers goes downstairs to check, this thing just vanished, and the officer swears that he couldn't see anything, but noticed a suspicious cold draft behind the bar area.
The guy upstairs was telling him, "Go behind the bar, it's behind the bar, go behind." So he started to go behind the bar, and he said, "No way," and he got out of here. You know, I've had doors held, like you're pulling on a door, and the door's not locked, and walk in and there's nobody in there.
So, was it maybe a visitor from the afterlife? The following eerie encounter was shared by Jorge Cruz and his family. According to Jorge, ever since they moved into their new home, they've been plagued by a series of disturbing events. Jorge, who has long had an interest in the paranormal, might have unwittingly opened a door to the unknown.
Oh! My goodness! I'm having a breakdown.
When he decided to experiment with a Ouija board, this could have potentially invited malevolent entities into their home. However, this wasn't the first time Jorge captured something unusual on camera. He mentioned that these entities appear to have taken a particular interest in his family, even lurking outside their home during the dead of night. One of the most terrifying incidents occurred just a few nights ago. In the middle of the night, Jorge was abruptly awakened by the sound of his bedroom door slamming shut. Initially, he dismissed it, attributing it to a possible draft, and went back to sleep. However, the next day, curiosity got the better of him, and he decided to review the footage from the baby monitor. What he discovered sent chills down his spine. The video revealed a loud, ominous banging noise preceding the door slamming shut. Then a shadowy, dark figure slowly crept into view, lurking near the base of the baby's crib, almost as if it was watching the child sleep. The sinister mass even seemed to reach out toward the child, briefly interacting with a stuffed animal, before vanishing into thin air without a trace. Whatever has made its way into Jorge's home is undoubtedly something malevolent. The big question now is how Jorge will confront this ominous presence in the days to come. The man in the following recording states that he was patrolling the floors of an empty hospital at the time, and nobody should have been there besides him. For whatever reason, the man captured someone though, and didn't realize it before watching the footage at home. It looks as if a tall shadow figure is stepping out of one of the patient rooms and then seems to have mysteriously retreated once the young man takes another look at the corridor. Strange, of course, this could have also just been one of his friends, who can say? Or perhaps something from another realm? This is another nightly security encounter captured by a young man who was patrolling the upper levels in his local hospital. He wasn't a believer in the paranormal at all, and apparently had captured this encounter purely by chance. What caused all of this? He heard some unexplained noises from the empty wing of the upper floors, and this was when the recording started.
Alright guys, I'm at the empty floors. I was hearing some noise coming up right now. It's kind of freaking me out, so I'm gonna be filming a little bit. Seeing some.
We see a strange shadow figure standing behind one of the chairs right in front of the window. And the young man didn't know if he actually saw this thing at the time, or if it was just a trick of the eye. Pretty eerie, isn't it? But then there was another shadow seen at the end of the hallway that went completely unnoticed. Is it safe to say that ghosts are roaming this empty wing? Next video was shared by Spirit Realm Investigations. The man states that he was filming the outside of an old abandoned mental hospital one day to prepare for an upcoming investigation. When they were checking the footage after, they noticed that there seemed to be something on the other side of the window. Some comments suggest that this could be a face. The face of a ghost perhaps, since nobody else was in there. At least that's what the man thinks. Could this be possible? Could this visage belong to something from the afterlife? The following is an older recording that was apparently captured by two men who were following an urban legend called the White Lady. It is said that she appears in the woods at night, and they were out to see if there lies any truth behind these stories. After finding a peculiar red liquid, they spent a few moments documenting this strange stuff before this happens. It is unknown if somebody was just pranking them there, or if it was all just a skit, but some believe that they indeed could have captured the spirit of the White Lady this night. Who knows? Now to a short clip that was shared on TikTok. Its origins are unknown, but the description reads that an urban explorer shared this video to the dark web. He was documenting a tour through a derelict building when the following was captured. A strange human-like thing is standing on the other side of the door, and it becomes quickly apparent that he's not dealing with a human here. Most likely a creepy film project, at least that is what many people hope. The following capture was taken by Night Guard in Mexico. and shared by Pasillo Infinito. The night guard states that many of the staff are talking about really weird sightings that they come across, particularly in the midst of night in this old hospital. Even ghostly patients can be seen ever so often, roaming the hallways, although people are generally not supposed to be there that late at night. It's really strange, but if you look closely, you can see a torso coming out of the floor, which is obviously not possible. The security guard is pretty sure that we are seeing a spirit here, or at least something non-human. But what do you think? I have certainly no explanation for this. This was captured by a CCTV camera outside of a hospital building. Today was one of these days where the automatic doors seem to have some kind of malfunction again. Apparently this happened ever so often. At least that's what the security guard states. However, today was a bit different, because on second glance, he saw something weird reflecting in the glass of the door. Who or what exactly this is still unknown. Some say it was a ghost, or ghosts. Others believe that it might have been somebody that was passing by, even though most people think that's pretty unlikely. And if that reflection is connected with the opening of the door, then perhaps this is something more mysterious. This is the CCTV recording that was obtained by the same security guard that we see on screen here, and then uploaded to his channel Jay Breezy. He states that he saw a ghostly person walking up to him, and apparently even the camera has captured this event.
Look at I saw that. I saw that. See, I saw that. And I'm like, and then it disappeared over there by the desk. And I was like, okay. So I looked at the camera. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna calm down. So I wanted to tell the camera, y'all see that? Y'all saw that, right? I'm telling CHA, did y'all see that?
Jay thinks that this must have been a ghost walking the lobby area, because what on earth could this have been otherwise?